with seconds to go and completed a touchdown to Matthews for 11 yards. That was risky.
And you got a sense, championship football. Scored before the half, Patriots. Okay, we got a few seconds left. We'll come right back.
That's unbelievable because it could have been not enough time if it was incomplete and the half might have run out. So, what adjustments does Pete Carroll make in a 14-14 game at the half? Well, the Seahawks get the ball to start the third quarter. Marshawn Lynch. You saw the fullback, Tukuafu, starting to play more in the second quarter and give him a lift blocking. Next, Russell Wilson. Did I say Chris Matthews would be a big factor in this game?
Again, those balls that he's just taller, rangier, can get up and do it. And you see, they were rested in the first half, Boomer. They had a lot of energy in the second, which we can't say for the Seahawks defense in the last fourth quarter. They were worn out.
At times, Lynch was really stuffed. Many times, you got to give them credit. So Stephen Hauschka, that was Ninkovich on the play. Stephen Hauschka kicks a field goal. They got a loss on a 3rd and 1 right there. But Pete Carroll's team has come back to take their first lead, 17-14. Coach Belichick talking to the defense. Tom Brady. Now, Michael Bennett going to provide the rush. He's swatted by Bennett on the incompletion.
Yeah, again, these are games that you've seen in football for the last 100 years. They just ran them with great effort.
And now with momentum clearly on Seattle's side, here's more. Bobby Wagner steps in front of Gronk, makes the pick. Second pick of the Seattle defense, the Legion of Boom coming through the middle linebacker.
Yeah, Bobby Wagner, great play on the football, great read of Tom Brady's eyes, and showed really good hands.
So now Seattle feeling it. Russell Wilson. Can they make it a 2-score lead with a good drive? Well, this is one way to do it. He runs out of the pocket. And on the very next play, after the little guy runs, we give it to the big fella. Marshawn Lynch. It's 14 yards and a first down.
That's a really good play, Boom.
All right, Tom, I'm going to make a note. Now Wilson out of the pocket. And it was a battle all the way, but angry Doug Baldwin, well, he got a penalty too, but he got the touchdown, and Seattle's up 24-14.
And again, not a risky call at the goal line if you're gonna throw the football, which leads us to a few plays later here.
24-14, and Richard Sherman is given the score. So now 3rd and 3, Russell Wilson. And it was really good coverage. Jermaine Kearse couldn't make that miracle catch. Nice throw.
Chance to kind of start to put it away.
But the Patriots held. Seahawks punt. Still 24-14, fourth quarter. 3rd and 14. Tom Brady, this will be etched way high on his resume, these drives. 3rd and 14, it's Julian Edelman for 21 yards. His knee did hit, but the key is it's a first down.
Yeah, but that's great effort on both ends. Good throw and good catch by Edelman.
Then Brady will dump it to Shane Vereen, who gets into Seahawk territory, and that was a late hit on Earl Thomas, so it's a 15-yard unnecessary roughness penalty tacked on. 3 plays later, they're at the 25. 3rd and 8. So Seattle, can they step up on D? No, it's Edelman for 21 yards. 1st and goal, New England.
You can see a lot.
Go ahead, Steve. Now on 2nd down. Time this time, and Danny Amendola back in the end zone, and it's a 24-21 game.
And you saw, Tom, the big plays there. The defensive lineman lost their patience, went upfield. He stepped up and was able to make the big 3rd down and the touchdown throws. It changed the way that the Seahawks had rushed the passer all the way till then.
So now, can the Patriots keep momentum with their defense? Wilson's pass, well, it's incomplete on 1st and 10. There are 8 minutes to go. Lockett slipped, running his route. Slip, tripped, however you want to call it, nothing was called. 3rd and 5 from the 25. Wilson to Lynch. Ooh, and it's that one floated. And so now New England's held. Momentum swings big time. And now Tom Brady, 4:47 to go. With 1 if by land, but 2 if by air. 2 lanterns in the Old North Church at this point. Brady to Gronkowski for 20 yards. It's a first down. 4 minutes to go. Brady, Gronk, 13 yards. That's on 2nd and 10. It's a first down. 2 plays later on 2nd and 3 from the 12. Brady to Brandon LaFell, out of bounds. Most Super Bowl touchdowns passing Joe Montana. 36 completion of the game, a Super Bowl record. But much more important is the touchdown to take the lead to Julian Edelman just before the 2-minute mark. And upstairs in the Patriots box, the Crafts enjoy this one. 28-24 New England, 2:02 to go. Kick through the end zone, so very first play, then you get a 2-minute warning. Well, one thing you know is that Marshawn Lynch won't float down the sidelines, will he? Oh, yes, he will. And that's a big gain at the 2-minute warning for Seattle. Crowd in a frenzy. Majority Seattle crowd. Buck 16 to go. Amazing. He does! Jermaine Kearse. He first, second, and third. I looked at the curse. Down to the 5.
The idea that you don't give that catch a chance to become the greatest catch in Super Bowl history is criminal.
On the same field that we had the bubble gum on the helmet for the Giants, here is Marshawn Lynch. He's just short. A minute to go. Chick. And they said, we're gonna try to stop him, and we're gonna try to score. And it's mano-a-mano, 2nd down. No, it's a doink, and it's picked off by Malcolm Butler. The dart pass to Lockett, but Butler is there, and there it is. That was Matthews, but the free agent rookie from West Alabama has a name in Patriot lore forever.
You know, it's a simple play and a risky one because it's down inside the hashes. And all he did was jump the route that he knew was coming. And to me, that is a high school, college, or pro play you see every weekend. And if that's when you're going to put everything on the line, high risk and pretty common, man.
I don't think it's so much high risk as it is inexplicable.
Well, this is what's explicable. Patriots 28, the Seahawks 24. The biggest Super Bowl deficit comeback has been tied by 10, but all the other 2, Doug Williams and the Redskins, and then the Saints against the Colts, that was in the first half. This was all in the 4th quarter, and there they go all the way down. They come back, and at the 1-yard line, the Patriots register their first turnover of the day. Young Malcolm Butler on a call that will be a head-scratcher for a while. Head coach Pete Carroll.
Tell you what happened, because the game comes right down. All of the things that happened before are meaningless to you now. It's really what happened on this one sequence that we're going to win the game, and we have everything in mind how we're going to do it. We're going to leave them no time, and we had our plays to do it. And we had sent in our personnel. They'd sent in goal line. It's not the right matchup for us to run the football. So on 2nd down, we throw the ball really to kind of waste that play. If we score, we do. If we don't, then we'll run it in on 3rd and 4th down. Really with no second thoughts and no hesitation in that at all. And unfortunately,
will be at podium 1.
Unfortunately, with the play that we tried to execute, the guy makes a great play, and he jumps in front of the route and makes an incredible play that nobody would ever think he could do. And unfortunately, that changes the whole outcome. So, I told the guys in the locker room that they're a great team, and they've fought to prove that. And they did everything to do that again tonight. And we're going to they're on the precipice of winning another championship. And unfortunately, the play goes the other way. And so there's really nobody to blame but me. And I told them that clearly, and I don't want them to think anything other than that. They busted their tails. They did everything they needed to do to put us in position. And unfortunately, it didn't work out right. And it's a very, very hard lesson. I hate to learn the hard way, but there's no other way to look at it right now. And so, unfortunately, that's what happened.
It's tough to process, in the sense of, I hate losing, and, that's really what it comes down to. It was one play that they made a great play on it, and credit to their team. And, I've watched a lot of Super Bowls, and, in my opinion, that was one of the better ones, and we just didn't win it, and so the goal is to get back next year. The goal is to prepare the right way. The goal is to keep your mind right, stay strong mentally. and just keep fighting. I mean, we have so many great players, so many great people on our football team, our organization, and I'm just grateful for the 12th man fans and all the things that they do for us. And you know, so hopefully we'll get back again.
Studying film, preparation, knowing the route combination, I knew they were stacked, and I knew they were just trying to pick me and Browner, and I just beat them to the point and jumped the route, just made a play. I know my team needed it, so I just had to do it.
The play before that gets him down there, when you make the tip and he catches the ball on his back. What happened there?
I feel like I played it good, and
you played it great.
And it just so happened to fall in his hand, and I felt like if they would have won that game, it would have been my fault. So when I got back in, I just took everything to a big matter and just made a play. I know my team needed me. I had to make a play, so I just had to do it.
When you got to the sideline after making that play, what were your teammates saying to you?
Everything. I can't even remember. It was just...
Man, you won the Super Bowl for the New England Patriots. Come on, Malcolm. That's big.
I know it's big. I'm just blessed and thankful and just cherish the moment, and it's a dream come true. It's a dream come true.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Very good job, Sal. And Malcolm Butler, now forever a Super Bowl hero. Jim Trotter spoke with Marshawn Lynch after the game and has tweeted this. Marshawn, to me, would be surprised he did not get the ball on the one. No, because we play football. It's a team sport, which you heard to a man. The Seahawks man up. I mean, we could start. Well, now we'll start at the finish.
That explanation that made it worse. I mean, Pete Carroll's explanation made it worse for me because he's saying we did not have the personnel matchup. We had a timeout. We don't have the personnel matchup that we wanted to run it.
Do you care if we have the right personnel matchup with Marshawn Lynch?
And you don't waste a play, and you don't run a play that, to me, throwing the football, not putting people on there. I mean, so we can second guess. I understand second guessing. It's not right, but in context, in my mind, if you're going to do something high risk inside on a play that doesn't have a lot of imagination, then to lose a championship on that play when you don't mean to run it, you deserve to have that happen. If I understand his explanation correctly, we're trying to waste it down so we can get the right matchup and run the football. Call timeout, come back, get the matchup you want to pound it in. If that's what you want to do, then do it. Nobody's more surprised than Tom Brady that he just won his 4th championship, and the inevitability was on. You could say 70,000 people knew that Marshawn Lynch was going to take this in, and they were going to beat 2 iconic quarterbacks in a row, Peyton Manning and Tom Brady, and it was going to happen right there.
I want to give this first credit to the New England Patriots who won this Super Bowl, even though they didn't play their best. I mean, that's a tribute to them. But it all pales in comparison to what we saw at the end of the football game. And the reason that the DB is so close is because
he knew it was coming.
Because he knows it's coming.
He said it. I knew what was coming, so I jumped it.
He knew what was coming, and it sounds like Coach is saying that's just, you know, we didn't see the right personnel that we wanted. Marshawn Lynch is going to beat whatever the personnel is for that yard. So, you know, I mean, if I'm a player, you're just sick.
Everybody is. There's no question.
This one you're sick over.
This one is a knee buckler. Even over the 49er with Colin throwing the fades, it's, you know, those are plays that are safer, and you understand that you've scored a bunch of touchdowns there.
You run Marshawn Lynch how many times down there? What do we do down there?
I mean, just the beast mode. I mean,
it's him again.
Knowing that they're down at the 1, I just thought the game's over because Marshawn has 3 shots. If you don't like the matchup, call the timeout. Because the game, you're not going to need the timeout on the back end.
Yes.
Call the timeout because you have the extra one. Call the timeout. Get set up because this is the game of the year and of
your life.
Decade. I mean, who can say what this is?
It's the game of your life.
All right, now.
We should turn the table, right?
We need to turn the table because let's.
It's hard to.
I tried.
No, but wait a minute. Down by 10 in the 4th quarter. Momentum clearly on Seattle's side. 17 straight points. Tom Brady's been picked off twice, yet they go working against the Legion of Boom. And I know he's picked off twice, but 37 of 50 tells me, quick math, Brown, like Devlin, the fullback who plays for the Patriots. Brown's 4th Super Bowl ring in the last 10 years. Only 13 incompletions. A lot short this, but yet there were some tackles that were evaded by Edelman and company.
Yes,
it wasn't
absolutely.
the say, here's a short pass, bang, and you so going to work, even though the pass rush was more heated, even though they had to throw because you're down by 10, yet only 13 incompletions against a vaunted defense. And touchdown passes to 4 different guys. I don't know, it's pretty good in my book.
They made a few mistakes, and it's to their credit that they had the mentality, and for Tom, to stay into the game. To stay into the game, I thought that the Seahawks are a better tackling team than they showed today, especially in the first half of the football game. They picked it up defensively in the second half. New England kept hammering, and I thought that in the fourth quarter you could clearly see that the Seattle defense wore down a little bit. Yep. The pass rush started to back off a little bit, less pressure on Tom Brady. He started to get into a rhythm. But at the end of the football game, it is a 60-minute game, and I think Pete Carroll got this part right. The 60 minutes don't count very much when you look at the last minute of the football game.
I loved the play calling and the game plan for the Patriots tonight. It was essentially death by 1,000 cuts. It was, we are going to throw the ball perfectly short and make those defensive linemen come upfield 30, 40, 50 times.
That's right.
We'll wear them down early on. We'll take the easy one. Hopefully we'll miss some tackles. That's what happened. They made some quick first downs. They got down. They scored 14 in the first half. I don't think they could be happier against this vaunted defense to be in that situation and be in a situation. They executed what I thought was flawlessly, except for the interception in the first half.
Well, we've only scratched the surface of a game that will be talked about for a long time, like it will be here on NFL Primetime. So the Patriots, champions for the 4th time in this run of Robert Kraft, Coach Belichick, quarterback Tom Brady, all sorts of records set. They've won early in their careers, and they've won late. We'll hear from quarterback and more. 28-24 New England.
This special Super Bowl edition of NFL Primetime is presented by GMC, the official vehicle of the NFL. And in part by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.